Hello and welcome. You're watching Buy Now, Sell Now. I'm with you, Kavita. With me is my colleague Ashish. And next 1 hour is going to be all about your stock-specific questions. That's right, a show where we send across, you can send across your questions and our experts can answer you live on your stock investments. But before we dive into your queries and get connected with our experts on the show, let's just quickly get a market check as to how is the day panning out. So not a great start of the week. Definitely, we are looking at a broad-based weakness across the market. Look at the major indices. So far, 24,119 on the Nifty. The Bank Nifty also is following the suit, as well as the broader indices. But sectorally, if we get the heat map on the screen as well, it's reflecting broad-based weakness. Most indices are trading in the red as well. We can look at financials leading the decline as far as Nifty Financial Services, Nifty Bank, Private Bank, PSU Banking is concerned. All are down almost quarter to 1%. That's the number. But IT is definitely up today, almost 2% on the index. PSU Bank slightly flat, but we can see not much movement out there also. Media is the only sector that's trying to hold on to the gains with select consumer durables. In fact, Nifty Consumer Durable Index, if we look at right now, it's almost up 1%. But look at Defense Pack, it's almost down 1%. Metals, chemicals, reality, auto are also indicating pressure. Cautious market sentiment is what we can see panning out as far as the week is concerned. But we will talk more on the market with our experts and also answer your stock-specific question. But let's get you a roundup of the FNO segment. Our colleague Sajid Mangat is connected with us. Sajid, hi. And what's happening in the FNO segment?
Thanks, Kavita. The market is trying to hold on to the 24,100 levels at this point in time. It's down 1/3%. Open interest pretty much flat there. We're seeing some kind of rollovers also happening on the options side, because Tuesday being the Nifty options expiry, there is some activity which is coming in there. Nifty Bank, we are seeing some unwind of positions happening. The index down nearly 1/10% there, and its open interest is pretty much flat there. Look at the constituent of Nifty Bank. You have short build-up happening across some of the private sector banks, HDFC, ICICI, Axis, Kotak. Long build-up seen in some of the public sector bank, SBI, BOB, PNB. Are some of the stocks where we are seeing some long build-ups there. But the put and call, is somewhere we are seeing, some kind of activity. 24,000 is where we have seen some puts getting added there, put open interest, and now we have seen some put open interest coming in at 24,100 as well. And that's reflecting in the Nifty distribution, where the 24,000 and 24,100 has a higher open interest of puts as compared to call. Look at the gainers. You have Kalyan Jewellers up 8%, Voltas is up 3.4%, TCS is up 3.2%. So IT is up today in today's trade. In losers pack, you have BDL, ICICI Lombard and Biocon, where short build-up has been seeing the stocks down nearly 3 to 4% in today's trade. Open interest gainers include 10% jump in Kalyan, where the long build-up is seeing, Avenue is seeing a short build-up, and BDL is seeing a short build-up in today's trade there. In losers, you have Indian Bank, Radico Khaitan and Maruti, where seeing a long unwind. Look at most active options, stock options, TCS 2100 July call. The unwind is seen there, 14.7 lakh contracts getting unwound at this point in time. 2132 is the price at which it is there. The premium up nearly 31. Avenue 3800 July put is also one of the most active ones. Aside of Avenue's 3900 July put, the contracts for this one is up nearly 12,000 odd contracts up there, and the stock holding up just below the 4,000 mark. So 3,900 seems to be good support coming in for Avenue, and the market holding on to the 24,100 level.
Okay, Sajid, thanks so much for joining us with everything that's happening in the world of futures and options. But let's get going then. And this is a show where we answer all your stock-specific queries, so keep sending them to us. On the technical side, we are now joined by Jigar Patel, Senior Manager and Technical Research Analyst at Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Brokers. And we are also joined by Gaurang Shah, Senior Vice President at Geojit Investments. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And let's get started. Several of our viewers have already started sending in their queries. And we have Subramaniam, who has written to us from Chennai. Now he holds about 7 shares of Fractal Analytics at 900. So 900 is his purchase price. He has been holding on to this position since IPO. Gaurang, do you have a view on this counter, Fractal Analytics?
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. Good morning to all your viewers and to all of you all. A small disclosure as mandatory that recommendations that will be shared this morning on the show are part of our fundamental research team recommendations from a long-term point of view. Our company, Geojit or myself, we don't have any kind of personal investments, no financial interest, no conflict of interest, but we share similar investment ideas with our clients. So they might have their investment interest. So we don't have a standalone fundamental coverage on fractal analytics, but if I'm not mistaken, I think we had covered this particular company in the IPO time. It has a good business and peer competition is virtually negligible. Won't give specific buy, sell, and hold since we don't have an independent coverage.
Okay, okay. In that case, Jigar, can I ask you if you have a technical view on this counter?
Definitely, the counter is looking very good as of now because see, already we have seen a massive correction right from the top of 1120 till almost 800 levels. So currently, the price action is taking support near 78.6% of the entire previous up move. And on 2 hours chart, there has been a good bullish divergence also on delta volume as well as MACD. So as at current levels, what we think is we will advise that he should buy or even add at this level, average at this level, keeping a stop loss of below 800 and overall upside is seen till 950, 960. The view will be 1 to 2 months.
All right, let's move on. And we have a live viewer on the phone line. This is Kiran from Pune. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. This is Kiran from Pune. I'm